Hi everyone, I went along to the vintage radio show yesterday and picked up a few bits and pieces. Not many radios, only bought two radios. One was this Europhon 3-wave band transistor set made in Italy. Didn't particularly want it, but it was only £5, so I bought it, and it looked sort of shiny when the auctioneer held it up. I'm not sure if it works. As I say, it's made by Europhon in Italy, in Milan in Italy. I think in the early 1970s by the look of it. It's similar to the 945, Model 945. Although the Model 945 has this little badge here in the centre, so this may be a variant of it. Not sure if it works. We'll have a look. The other thing I bought, and is going to be the subject of a whole new video, is a Thurlby DAS524. This will turn a normal analog scope into a storage scope. I've wanted one of these for years because it was actually made in my hometown, about 200 yards from where I work now. So I don't know too much about how it works yet. I have plugged it in and had a fiddle with it, but I want to be a bit more of an expert to show you on video. It's quite complicated to start off with. I'm sure it's easy once you get going, but it's quite complicated to set up and knowing which button to press and everything. It's not a big unit at all, sort of hand size. There's the back. There you go, just see. Made in St Ives, Huntingdon Cams. That's where I live. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I'll open up and have a look inside. It's cost me £25 from a bloke off the radio forum. Very nice chap. Right, let's have a look at this Europhon first. And the first thing you do with a new radio is just plug it straight in. It's got a plug on it, it's mains battery. And we'll see what happens. Well, there's noises coming out of it. Oh. Brilliant. It's actually, I think, exported into Germany because all the station markings are in German. It's FM, medium wave and long wave. FM goes from 88 meg up to 104 megahertz. And the medium wave bands are what you'd really expect in Europe, sort of 500 up to 1500. Right, there's an aerial here, which seems remarkably wobbly. Let's have a, right, it's FM. FM works, but a little bit wobbly. Dear.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of England fans.
That's got quite a
party and what have you. We looked down and just every time they saw someone
cheer,
and it was an amazing experience. It's like
it's quite a loud little set. It's not very big. It's got a plastic cabinet. It's all made of plastic with a fake wood finish on it. Oh, and it's might need a bit of BBC 4. I think it might need some cleaning. And let's get some music a minute. FM. Yeah, it needs some work. Tone control isn't really toning at all. Yeah, it's It's got a loose connection on the FM aerial. The set itself is not bad condition. All the buttons are there, all the knobs are there. It's a little bit dirty, as you can see by that tuning knob here. The aerial, I think, should be chrome, and it's sort of like a dull metal, but it's not too battered. Underneath some initial dirt, it's not too battered, so we'll clean that up. Right, let's have a look inside. There's the battery compartment on the back. Right, it's got 2 screws, one there and one there, and not much else. I suspect it's means taking the handle off. Yep. 1, 2, and I suspect like hacker radio, these unscrew fairly easily. Like hacker radios, these bolts on the side here hold set together, and get this undone. This is one of those little radios that are a little bit of fun, keep you busy on a Sunday afternoon or something, especially if you can undo them, undo the nuts. It's better. Take the bolts out. Okay, and I suppose, it's almost impossible to see the join where things come apart, but I don't know if this lifts off. Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. This back panel comes off. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Cool, that's tight. Right. There's the mains transformer. Associated diode and a small capacitor. There's a diode. Capacitor's just down there. Fuse. Inside, it's not the. You can see that. Let's zoom in a bit. Oh, no. The size of that. There's no model markings at all on this. There's nothing to say what it actually is, other than the Eurofon marking on top. There's no made in Italy type legends at all. We've got a very loose and wobbly pot here. I don't know if you can see that tone control pot moving about. Yeah, it's very loose. And that one's not much better. The volume control's not much better. And we've got a very wobbly aerial. See the nut here. Not a bad speaker. Elliptical speaker. There's hardly any markings on the components. The capacitors. Technos maybe. You can tell they're quite old because I haven't got the cross marking on top. This one, what is that? It's huge. That's a monster. This must be the output transformer stage here. Oh, sorry, the output stage here. But can't see. BC, it might be BC 109 transistors there and there. And an ATES or something. Transistor there. But yeah, a little bit of Sunday fun, although it's Monday night now. Oh, look at this, this is special. Hang on, let me just see if I can get this. Yeah, it just pulls out. Oh wow. It's careful not to stick the aerial through the speaker. Look at that. Tuning gang. That's that cheap, horrible plastic made from melted down felt tips you used to see on I used to make models when I was a kid. In fact, I used to make model aircraft until fairly recently, before my eyes started to go to quite a high standard. And some of the Russian kits that I used to buy, that, you know, proper USSR Russia, they were made of this multicolour plastic that was reputed to be made from melted down felt tip pens and stuff. That's horrible, but quite beautiful at the same time. Sort of marbled. Blimey. So yeah, I think all this needs is some bolts tightening up, some good going over with some switch cleaner. But it sounds quite impressive actually. It's a bit of a devil to show at the moment because it's all wired up. But yeah, no service schematic. I've had a look, and yeah, it's just going to need a bit of cleaning around here. I think it's absolutely filthy, but it should be a nice little shed radio, and it's not worth anything. Probably nothing more than I paid for it, but yeah, as I say, a little bit of fun. So what I'm going to do is put this all back together off camera, and it'll probably appear in another video, just a little bit of a clean up video, just a quick one just to get it working. What else have I been doing? Well, not an awful lot, to be honest. Went and bought some Hirschman test leads. I've got loads of different sorts of test leads, but I really wanted something I could quickly plug in the Keithley meter, and I bought these. There's a Hirschman test leads. This was 15 quid, and get not bad value for the money. Some great big clips, a couple of banana plug leads that will go straight into the Keithley and my Solartron bench meters. And these will just clip in here quite nicely. And as well, a couple of Hirschman probes, as you used to get for the AVO meters. These are quite useful. They're grabbers. Oops, one goes flying across the room. Right, hold on to it better. They're just little grabbers on the end there. Actually, you probably see it better like that. And yeah, so very useful for when you're working on valve radios, because you know, because the depth of the chassis on valve radios, poking your meter down means your fingers might be in close proximity to a live bit of the circuit, even though you're probing about 2 inches further down. So these are quite handy just to attach to the bit of circuit you're actually testing and just move away. Very useful, these. I've got a couple of sets of my AVO meters. Unfortunately, what I did know, and there's these sharp probes which are probably not for valve radio work, but you know, but anyway. Unfortunately, what I did notice on the box, it says 60 volts DC, and I'm sure this cable is going to handle more than 60 volts. So it needs to handle about 400 or 500, but I've made loads of leads up from cable I've bought from eBay and everything, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's Hirschman test set. It's PMS4, and that's about it really. And I bought at the radio show for my Sky Buddy that's blown the output transformer. Quite a common thing on Hallicrafters sets. I bought 3 output transformers just to try them out. It was always useful to have output transformers anyway. So I need to get my Sky Buddy open and see if I can fit one of these into it somewhere, maybe underneath the chassis. I don't know, because the output transformer on the Sky Buddy is actually bolted to the speaker frame. To rewind something like this is about £50, which is quite a lot of money. I only paid £15 for the Sky Buddy. Yeah, £50 to rewind the Sky Buddy's output transform, which is possibly smaller than this one. But I'll use these and see how we go. And that is about it for now. I've got another radio in the back of the car which I haven't brought in yet. That's a Murphy U102 from 1946. I'll do another video on that. Right, so there we go. I'll have one last look at this Thurlby DSA. Got cursors on it, so you can change your normal analog scope to a scope with cursors on it. I don't know quite how that'll look, but I'm sure we'll find out. Right, thanks for watching.